Cause like I've been seeing this since day one. I was just trying to avoid talking about it because I thought like it would fade away. I was like, yeah, it would fade away. We're a couple of days into Clorin's banner, and it is still going. Chat, I don't talk about drama. I don't want to be involved with drama. But like I feel like right now, the situation with Clorin right now, at least from my perspective, is really bad. And I just feel like I have to talk about this. Like I have a need to talk about this. If you guys have been in the community for long enough, you guys probably know that whenever a new character comes out, people like there's always a group of people that just hate them. But the thing is, those people usually only target big streamers. So like they're gonna be under the comments of some like really big content creator. They don't go everywhere. The difference is when it happened to Arlecchino, even though I did pull for Arlecchino, I didn't really care. I didn't concern myself with those people. Those people were in other people's, like they were in other content creators' comments. They weren't in my comments. I can stop reading other people's comments. I can stop going on Twitter, but I can't stop reading my own comments. Like I love reading comments. I love hearing you guys' feedback. I love hearing what you guys think about like my latest video. I love reading comments. I want to interact with my community. I pulled Clorin a couple of days ago, made a post that I like her gameplay. I find it really fun. And then in the comments, I said, like a lot of people, like a lot of these comparison channels, and they're just like, they are misleading their audience into thinking that she is worse than Raiden. Like what they're doing basically is like they're doing a boss fight. And in that boss fight, Raiden is on like a full crit damage build with C6 Sara, and they're just like nuking the boss. They're doing like 500k. If y'all ever seen C0 Raiden, like if y'all ever use C0 Raiden, you know that C0 Raiden doesn't do 500k in normal gameplay. C0 Raiden would never hit 500k burst on a 70 crit rate build. So they're comparing like a nuke Raiden versus a normal DPS Clorin, like a normally built Clorin with high crit rate, and they're like, oh my god, Raiden's so much faster, she's just one-shotting stuff. But like that's just misleading. That's straight up just misleading. And then here comes this guy. With a C6 Sara and a C2 Kazuha, you can easily hit 500k plus normal build with food. I don't know how high you are. Yeah, you can hit 500k on a Scaramouche weekly boss when he's down. And I don't know why he's bringing C2 Kazuha into all this. Like, C2 Kazuha doesn't even buff Raiden that much. It's not even like worth considering. Like Raiden doesn't scale on EM. You're not talking about C2 Kazuha on Raiden. You're just stupid. It's just being weird. He's just being weird for no reason. Cause like the thing is, if someone has Raiden and they love their Raiden, they don't need to pull for Clorin. That's the thing. He said a lot. He's like, just accept she isn't that strong and move on. Don't try to push your agenda. Like, what the fuck even is an agenda? Like, don't push your agenda that she's like Alhaitham tier and then saying you're getting bashed. Most people, like, damn, bro. Like, I'm not, bro, where did I say that you should pull Clorin over Raiden? I just said people are misleading. Like, people are just like making misleading content. That's all I said. I never said Clorin is better than Alhaitham. I don't know why he's dragging Alhaitham into all this. I said that they're making unfair comparisons. That's what I said. Do you all know LWK? Yo, huge props to LWK, bro. Like, he's the goat of speedrunning. But look at this. He's C0 R1 with engulfing, and he got like a 40% attack card, which is OP. He had like 320k right here. He had 320k on a hyper carry team. This is C6 Sara. Alright, C6 Sara with a Freedom Sword Kazuha. This is as good as it gets. This is only second to Chevreuse. And like Chevreuse ain't gonna make you hit 200k extra. Realistically, you're hitting like around 200k on a super high invested C0 Raiden. All your supports max out. If y'all think this guy's weird, the next guy I'm about to show you guys is even weirder. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's just trying to be like, he's trying to act cool or something. So like I made a video. If you haven't seen this video, I'm gonna tell you what happened in this video exactly. I pulled Clorin. I tried Clorin like for the first time. I tried it with Kazuha. I tried it with Furina. I was just having fun. This video was literally me having fun, trying out a new character that I like. And then this guy's like, nah, she's neither. She's not fun. She's not strong. Sorry to burst your bubble. And then he's like, he goes ahead and like adds the extra line. He's like, you just need a reason to waste money on BS. Don't make excuses, but I can understand that you need views, so you will say whatever. He said, you need a reason to waste money. First of all, can we address the money situation real quick? Like, I just need 10 seconds. If I'm making money myself and I'm spending it on a thing I like, that's not waste. Alright, you don't get to decide what other people spend their money on. This guy is showing signs of being brain dead already. But let's just move on. And then he said, you will say whatever for views. Hey chat, I don't lie to my community. Like, you all saw the damage live, you all saw everything just live. Everything was just done live. First time playing Clorin. I just try to be as transparent as possible. I'm gonna be honest. There's a difference between saying that, oh, I don't like Clorin because she didn't live up to my standards. I'm gonna pull for a different DPS that's probably better. That's fine. I get it. Fun is subjective. Let's be honest. Fun is subjective. You can't say that two people will like the same character. That I understand. But like, this is just blatant hate. This is straight up just hate. He's not saying Clorinde didn't live up to his standards. He's just hating. He's just hating to hate. And I see, bro, this is just 2 people I showed you guys, but there's like 20 of them. I get these comments every day. I'm just like sick of it. I wouldn't care if this wasn't happening on my, like, if this was happening on someone else's comments. This is happening in my comments. Like, these guys are just like trying to ruin my fun. I'm just sick of it. Thing is, if I pull for Clorinde and I like your gameplay, I don't care about damage. Like, I really just don't. If you're talking about clearing Abyss, anyone, literally anyone with enough investment can clear Abyss. Clearing Abyss is not an issue. Most people that play this game, they get on, they do their dailies, they spend resin, they get off. They don't go hit the Abyss 6 hours a day. They don't go try to set wall records. They didn't do none of that. They just do dailies, spend their resin, get off. I just feel like ever since Neuvillette came out, these guys' brains have just like degraded. Their brains have degraded into thinking that every character is gonna be the easiest to play and gonna have the highest damage output. If every character was the same as Neuvillette, would the game even be fun? Like, if every new character that came out would be easy to play, like super easy to play, you just can't mess up their combos. And then they're also like the best DPS in the game at the same time. Would that game be fun? Like, not being the next best DPS or like not being the next biggest power creep is not a downside. It actually helps keep the game balanced. For all these people talking smack, first of all, let me show you my build. Real quick. This is gonna be like real quick. So I'm literally running R5 Finale to the Deep. This is F2P. You can craft it anytime you want. Finale to the Deep. I'm C0. Talent level 10 and 9. And I'm using 4-piece Glad. Alright, this is my build. 66, 197. Alright, nothing special, nothing too crazy. My official using Stringless. She is like C6, but like she's using Stringless. Like I'm not running like Harp or Elegy or something. I was running Sucrose with Even Star. My Sucrose, by the way, my Sucrose isn't C6, so her burst doesn't even give me 20% damage bonus. That's all really basic. And then I was running Dendro Traveler. Like, the difference between Dendro Traveler and Nahida is literally day and night. You can't compare these two. But like, keep everything in mind. Now watch this run. It's literally just me. Like, you can look at the UID at the bottom right. This is my run. Like, everybody's gonna have a Finale of the Deep. Everybody's gonna have a Traveler. You probably, like, most people probably have like a Fischl and a Sucrose. Even if they're not C6, they probably have Fischl and Sucrose. It's pretty much all that matters. Like, you don't need to have C6 Fischl. She's good, but she's not gonna like double your damage. But yeah, I try to play like the most casual player in the world. Like, if you go back, just like if you go back, look at how I'm playing this, bro. Like, I'm literally like doing a 180 to group the Cryo Kenki. Alright, like I'm literally playing like I'm trying to simulate. Like, I'm doing my best to simulate like a casual player. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just like, yeah. Hit the little dodge right there. This is like her most basic team. With F2P weapons, F2P build, all that. Look at the clear time. 36 seconds. Tell me. Like, tell me 36 seconds isn't really good for a team like this. Like, for a completely F2P team. 36 seconds is pretty damn fast. Like, this team only gets better. If you get like a 5-star weapon, this team gets better. If you get Nahida, this team gets infinitely better. This team can only get better. It doesn't get any worse. Like, here as well. Just like, I'm just trying to be as casual as possible. I'm not resetting, bro, either. Like, I wasn't resetting either. I was just like, this is pretty much just like my first try. You know what's funny? This is not just my first try, like first try runs. This is my first time playing this team. Like, this is literally legit my first time playing this team. I've never played this team. And like, I'm getting hit and all that. Like, I'm not even like trying to be perfect gameplay. I'm not trying to show you guys some unrealistic like 6 hours reset time perfect gameplay. I'm getting hit, I'm taking damage, I'm missing a couple of hits. Super normal. By the way, the Coppelius was like 40 seconds. Yeah, I mean, I can show you guys the whole run, but like, just point I'm trying to make is that for a completely basic team that pretty much anyone can build, as long as you got Clorinde, Fischl, Sucrose, you can build this team. This is pretty damn fast. Look at the clear times. And you tell me, and they're telling you this character isn't strong. Like, them saying Clorinde isn't strong is just like the most delusional thing I've ever heard. Like, that's like the most hater statement you can ever make. Because like, if she was bad, first of all, She would need to be on like a 5-star weapon and like 5-star teammates. This is the most free team ever, bro. And they're just delusional. They're just trying to hate for no reason. Like they just want to hate. I think that's enough proof. Like that F2P Abyss clear is enough of a proof that Clarent is good. We don't need no more proofs, alright? That is enough. Because it only gets better. It doesn't go any worse. Like it doesn't get any worse than that. You add Farina to the team, you add Kazuha to the team, or you like add Nahida to the team, it just gets better. You add a 5-star weapon, it just gets better. But yeah, you know what I get? Like you know what feeling I get? I get the same feeling from these Clarent haters that I got from Child haters. Both of these people, like I feel like they have so much in common. First of all, they're both like high skilled characters. So like you can't just f around with Child. You can't f around with Clarent. You actually have to be in the game. You have to be a little bit more mechanical. You have to be a little bit more present. I mean, people like in the beginning had a lot of skill with Child. They were like, they didn't know how to manage his cooldown. They didn't know how to do double swirls. They didn't know how to set up proper rotations. That's what led them to have like a unsatisfactory experience. I feel like the same thing is happening with Clarent. They just don't know how to play her. They probably don't even want to like learn how to play her. All they do is just jump straight to the comments and start hating. Same thing, bro. They're just trying to blame their skill issue on the character. If you suck at the game, don't try to play it as if the character is bad. You're bad. I think that's gonna be all. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch y'all later.